Ah, hey, hey, another day, another day. Are you fresh? Are you, you fresh? My hair's a little crazy, a little crazy. Yeah, I switched over to mousse, just a little gel, but yeah, nobody cares. This is the problem being 41 and having, full head of hair. Anyways, tonight, Merry Christmas. It is the week of Christmas. Fresh agua, limit your alcohol. We got a fresh apple. Oh, wow. The flavor's unreal. Tart sweet apple. Mm, mm. Nice. That's pretty good. It's not Russia. Well, the question is this so? Is this Padron the new stock? That's it. This food might get put on. It's just it's a little chilly. It's snowed outside. Let's see here. I don't think Gio's gonna hang out. I don't think Sacco's coming. I think Sacco busy with his family, and that's all right. God bless him. Jeremy's sleeping. PG's clapping. PG's just getting the cheeks. This is the old Bam. This is the old stock. So only in Florida did we see the new stock with the new band. The new band is a mono band. In a way, you could say they went backwards. You know, they saving cost. They did a 2-for-1, Pert Plus, shampoo and conditioner. Oh shit, no. Did they trick me? This is a mono band. They tricked me. It's a mono band. Wow. It really looked like it had the security thing underneath it. That's a mono band. It's a mono band. Well, let's hope that the flavor's on point. Um, when that new batch came to Florida several months ago, we had some issues on quality. Um, um, hey, how you doing? It doesn't look as rough as the ones I had earlier, but I will say that there is a good amount of soft spots and dents and divots in the cigar. Now you can say, Richie, why are you nitpicking? Well, this is a top tier cigar. In Pennsylvania, this is $15 for a Toro. In New York, sub $30, taxes. But you get what I'm trying to say. Like, these are not cheap. You can't just blindly go, well, I accept that. I mean, um, so, but it does look better than, but not by much. Still kind of rough texture. The lines are not, I mean, the lines are very visible. Okay. It is what it is. Uh, I don't know. We got some people from around the world chiming in. Sometimes that's funny. it is what it is. Yeah. Yeah. Now, tonight's cigar was brought to us by Johnny Stash. So I want to say thank you, Johnny Stash, for that. Very easy to light. Hey, I don't know what happened to Sacco. Wow. This is the mono band. I'm just going to be honest. I'm going to be honest. So far, every cigar that I've had from Padron, uh, and my palate's on point. Past like several weeks between Jeremy and Sacco, I've been reviewing high-end Fuentes, and the flavor profiles have been elaborate, most magical cigars. So coming back to a Padron 64, it should be very simple. Tons of Nicaraguan dark earth, tons of spicy black pepper that moves it lively, dark chocolate, milky chocolate, coffee espresso no. Call it a day. What's up, living good? This is a mono band, a one band. You see that? One band. I'm gonna tell you right now, living good. The flavor on new Padron is off. Still. Still. I don't know what Padron did. Right? If you think about this right? They're changing the band to a mono band. Are they doing that bad that they have to cut costs to save money from two bands to make one band? Did they do any other cost cutting? Because I'm telling you, unless they're doing cost cutting and using shittier tobacco, maybe on purpose or not on purpose, maybe their supplier where they get their tobacco, or maybe their own tobacco, they had a bad yield. Maybe they had mold or fire, and that I won't talk about it. And they had to get contract tobacco, from someone else. But I'm going to tell you something. I have been false, LG. I agree with you. Padron is so reliable. Not new Padron. The new Padron I've been smoking, it doesn't taste like Padron. And I'm talking, and both times in Florida, we smoked three of them. And here, these the mono band 64s. No, no, no. The flavor. What a shame. It's one of my most favorite cigars, the Padron 64 Maduro. It's so easy to love, easy to smoke. It's a robust, heavy, lively, rough around the edges, but still smooth enough. You can smoke it any time. The Padron 64 Maduro. This doesn't taste like that. This doesn't taste like Padron. Mm-mm. Bro, I don't lie, man. I don't lie to people, bro. Like, so if something's great and I didn't expect it to be, I'm gonna tell you it's great. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm not gonna lie to you if I didn't expect the cigar to be better than what it is. And with Padron, I expect it to be good every time because it's expensive every time. The flavor on this 64 is not Padron 60. It's not. It's a different cigar. It's more high pitched. It's more dirty. It's like dirty hot flower petals. No, it's just not the same blend. They changed the band. They changed the blend. This is not the same tobacco. There's something off. Dude, I can't stress it enough. That's a shame. That's a shame. It's a medium full, but dude, I'm not even gonna talk about the flavor. It's off. It does. If you know Padron 64, Padron 26, from the first puff, you know exactly what you're getting into. Exactly. Um, with this, no, bro. I've been smoking Padron 64 Maduro for so long. I could count on it. Count it. You know what I'm saying? No, like if you want a strong, 3/4 strength, a little more than 3/4, a little more than 3/4 strength, 3/4 darkness, solid flavor, earth chocolate black pepper guaranteed, and robust, and it's lively though. It's not a boring cigar with a really fast draw. Dude, it's not the same cigar. Even the draw is off. Like the draw, like my draw is almost a little snug. Dude, I'm telling you, bro. That's a dude. At this rate, look at it this way. Since that happened in Florida, what, 3, 4 months ago with those Padrones, I haven't bought Padron for myself. And I'm not going to buy Padron again. It's a shame that this new batch of Padrones has soft dimple, like there's a major dent in this cigar, like a real soft spot. So the quality on the construction has gone down. And the flavor profile, it's bullshit. It tastes like a nightmare version of the Padron 64. It's it tastes pungently bad. It just literally tastes like a gag cigar. Like this is not even the flavor on this is not even a good mid tier cigar. Padron's a top shelf brand with like bulletproof reliability. Um, at this point, I no longer can recommend Padron as a brand on the 64 or 26, and that's shocking. And I'm talking about new production, stuff that's been released the past few months. If you got Padrones from 2 years ago, smoke your cigars. I'm telling you, this new shit coming out. Let's take off the mono ban. These new Padrones with the mono ban, so it's of the newer Padron. Dude, it's not the same. I'm telling you, they've changed the blend, and the construction has gotten terrible. The draw is not the same. It's terrible. Okay, here we go. Here's the mono ban. No, I got this from down the street at a very reputable cigar shop that sells a lot of Padrones. Padrones is their number one seller. They move a lot of Padrones at this shop. And Johnny Stash, because I'm going to see him tomorrow in New York, he said, "Hey, Big D, buy a couple of Padrones tonight. I'll give you the money when you come to town tomorrow." And he said, "And smoke one tonight from me for your birthday." I said, "Hey, John, that was very generous. You don't got to do that." He said, "No, I want you." He said, "Buy a couple of Padrones and then bring them, we'll smoke them together, but smoke one tonight on me for your birthday. I say, hey, John, no problem. So I'm appreciating this gift and the gesture. The problem is something has fell off on the new production Padron. You know, my draw is delayed. It's like snug and delayed, the draw. It doesn't taste at all like a Padron 64. Once you smoked it, like, dude, you know Padron 64. Padron is a brand that tells no lies. Also, Padron is a brand that tells no mystery or magic like Fuente. Mystical, magical. Ooh, opus 6. No, 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 not Padron. Padron's a very simple thing. Padron or no Padron. When you smoke a Padron, you know Padron. Now, I'm not saying that's better or worse. I'm just telling you their brand ethos. Padrones from the first third to last third is the same profile and the same strength. They're strong off the front. They have no buildup, and there's no mystery. If it's a Maduro, earth, black pepper's lively, spicy, earth, and chocolate, and maybe a dark espresso. No, every time, like every time. Thank you, LG. Appreciate it. They've ruined this brand. It's completely off. It's completely off. I'm not sure what that means. Yeah, no, dude, this is not Padron tobacco. It's either not Padron tobacco, like like they literally went to shittier tobacco and they're just riding on the name now, or their tobacco's gone to shit. I don't know which one's more logical. But I'm telling you, I've been reviewing cigars for a long time, and I pay attention. And Padron is the easiest, not just the easiest cigar, the easiest brand to review. Every time it's the same fucking thing. And that's a good thing if you want Padron. Padron's almost not even a brand or a blend. Padron's like a mindset. Like, oh, what kind of mood you in tonight, Padron? Which one? Padron doesn't 64, 26, you know, 90th, 80th, 44, 45, 46. Take your pick. Strong, dark, earth, black pepper, chocolate, Nicaraguan cigar. That's lively. Yeah. The draw on this is not good. I have to pull way too hard on it. So the draw is not the same as usual. And a lot of dents, a lot of soft spots. And the main thing is the flavor. The flavor is wrong and off. Not even like a little. Like if this was no band on this, and some smoke it. What do you think this is? That's not a Padron. That I mean, that's serious. That's not Padron. No. What a shame. What a shame, because this was a gift too. Well, that's it. Night's pretty much over. Wow. Also, normally Padron, between puffs, normally Padron smokes itself. Look a little smoke up it. I'm not even going to talk about the flavor. Off. All the flavor tastes off. Off. Bad. Almost like when you have a cheap cigar that they don't ferment tobacco enough, where it just tastes bad. Forget about differentiating flavor. It tastes cheap and dirty. Yeah, not good. Not good. Isn't that sad? Isn't it sad that Padron is not what it used to be? This is not Padron 64. Dude, how is nobody talking about this? Does nobody pay attention? Does nobody pay attention to flavor? Dude, this is not. Dude, does nobody pay attention to the flavor? This is not a Padron 64. They went to a mono band from 2 bands to 1, and they changed the blend. And in my fucking opinion, think about it. They went to a cheaper band from 2 separate bands to 1, saving money. Um, did they change the band because they had to change the blend? You know what I'm saying, though? Here's the thing. Was it an issue? Because I've heard people talk about with Padron, oh, you know, it wasn't a Nicaraguan Puro. They said it was. I've heard this a lot for a long time. A long time. And it was even in old articles. It was even in a main, it was like a half wheel or a big cigar syndication, a cigar review channel where they talked with the father, and he's like, it's a well-known secret that Padron uses Mexican San Andreas wrappers. Duh. Um, and did they finally stop? Maybe the law changed. I don't know. Maybe they had to be honest and actually really make it a Nicaraguan Puro, and so it doesn't taste the same. Maybe an inch. Maybe an inch. I mean, we got more than an inch, but it didn't stick all day. So it's sticking now. I mean, it's kind of done though. It's not really an inch, you know. Yeah, I got you. It may be an inch, but I'm down in the valley. I'm sure if you go up north to Tunkhannock, higher elevation, a much higher elevation, they probably got some more. Dude, these new Padrones are not Padrones. These are my possible theories. They either they had a bad yield and all this tobacco shit, or they had a bad yield and so they had to outsource the tobacco. Um, or it's their normal tobacco, but for some reason they had issues and the taste is completely off. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. They changed the band from 2 bands to 1, and it is not the same flavor. It is not the same cigar. It is not the same tobacco. I don't know. Dude, it tastes like a cheap cigar. It's not the same. What a sad review. What a sad, what a sad review. The draw? The draw is like delayed and snug on a Padron? Yeah, I did contact them. I told them where I bought it. I sent them video of the cigars, how ugly they looked. And they said they're going to get back to me. They had my email, my phone number, and nobody got back to me. Dude, it's not the same cigar. It is not the same cigar. And that makes me sad. I am very aware. Every time I smoke a cigar of the flavor, the profile. So when it's a cigar, I've smoked hundreds. I've smoked hundreds of Padrones. Easily. Easily. If I'm talking about just hundreds of Padrones, 64. Yeah, I've smoked the 64 Principe. Dude, I smoked that cigar exclusively for years. Every time like I had a Padron at the shop, because back then they were cheap. 10, 11 bucks back in the day. The Principe. The draw on this is terrible. And forget about the draw, the flavor. In a way, I'm happy the draw is not that good because the flavor is terrible. It's not even a profile. It tastes like dirty tobacco. So there's nothing to review. When you're smoking your cigar, that's complete dirty tobacco, like it's not been aged properly. It's shit. There's nothing to talk about. I'm not even going to give the cigar a number. It's not even worth, like, I can't even recommend it. It's not even, this is not Padron. This is not Padron. What? How is no one else realizing this? I just smoked a Neho this week. That reminded me of a Neho. I smoked Opus X this week. Wow, that reminded me of Opus X. What happened to Padron? This straw is snug. Snug. It tastes terrible. Thank God I brought an apple. This tastes like an apple. Tell Uncle Larry Richie doesn't lie. And Padron is such a consistent cigar. Here's the thing. Now the new Padron is consistent. Consistently bad. And I mean so bad that I can't even recommend it. New Padron, if it's got the mono ban, don't smoke it. Because I've had that in Florida a few months ago. Maybe it was the humidity, right? Maybe it was such a new batch, it needed time. Here we are, about 4 months later, in the wintertime in Pennsylvania. And this is a new batch, right? Mono ban. It tastes like shit. Tastes like shit. And the draw is terrible. There's dents and divots in the cigar, and the draw is terrible. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, don't buy a box. If you're going to buy one, see how it hits you, but don't buy a box. Maybe stick with the 1000 series. Because here's the thing. I'm going to add a little waver. The only Padrones that tasted off so far is the 26 and the 64 of the past few months. Because even when I got to Florida, one of the first cigars I smoked at that lounge was a 64 Maduro Diplomatico. I love that Padron. This is the size down from that Toro. The flavor's terrible. It's not even Padron. This isn't Padron. This isn't Padron. This tobacco, this is terrible. The cigars visibly are uglier. The bands went from 2 to 1. The draw on this, not good. The flavor, garbage. Garbage. This is a $15 garbage cigar now. So forget about it. It tastes like burnt dirt, burnt flower petals. It's terrible. It's terrible. The whole thing is off. Hey. Oh, the Principe is awesome. But here's the thing. Like I said, I cannot, in good faith, recommend Padron 64 or 26 at all. Now, here's the thing, Uncle Larry. I haven't tried Padron 64 or 26 of the new batch in natural. Perhaps that wouldn't change, though, the construction. But maybe they got such bad wrapper. I don't know. It's more like everything's off. It's like Padron made a concise decision to lower quality control, cheaper bands, construction, whatever. And the flavor, dude, they went with cheaper tobacco. So maybe it's all the same, but they're rushing construction and they're rushing the tobacco. So maybe the tobacco's not getting the same amount of age as the 64 used to. So perhaps nothing's changed, but time. Are they rushing construction? So now you get, bad construction, bad draw. Are they rushing the maturing process in the tobacco? That's a possibility. There's a possibility that the tobacco hasn't changed. There's a possibility they're just rushing it to make more money. Those are my possible theories. I can't say for a fact. Now, I'm not a lawyer. For a fact, I can't say which one of those statements are true. But this statement is true. This is not the same cigar. The flavor is terrible. Like, I can't even recommend it as a mid-tier cigar. Padron 64 Maduro was a top shelf cigar. It was top shelf. Above Oliva, Melania Maduro, right there with the League of Number 9s, below Opus X, but kind of right there with the Neho. Give or take which one you want. You're talking about expensive world-class cigars. The Padron 26 and 64 were titans. Gold standards. The twin pillars of the cigar community. The 26 Maduro and the 64 Maduro. You could bank on it. If you're not sure what to smoke, you're going to have a solid time with those cigars. Those were true statements. They're not true anymore. Dude, the draw on this, I have to really pull really hard to get anything out of this thing. It's garbage. It's garbage. You know what's funny? You want to hear the funny thing? My tongue right now has almost no finish. It's not even like, oh, it's a short but heavy finish, or a long finish that's not heavy. Thank God, actually. The finish on this is not long or heavy. Is almost no finish. What does that tell you? I don't know, but everything is off on this. Yeah, but Uncle Larry, here's the sad thing, my friend. A lot of people don't know, like they don't pay attention. Especially a lot of guys. What do a lot of guys do when they smoke cigars? They drink. So if you're drinking scotch and bourbon and a dark, strong beer, and you're smoking your Padron, you almost don't want to admit. Like it's hard to say this that the new Padron sucks. This is hurting my JoJo. This is hurting me to say this. It's hurting me to say this. But the new Padron is terrible, like literally terrible. So maybe there are guys that just don't want to admit it. Bro, it's not the same. Wow, what a terrible cigar. Terrible flavor. Dude, burnt earth and burnt flower petals. It just tastes like hot shit. It tastes like hot shit. This tobacco is not the same tobacco, or it's not fermented properly. It, what what do I think makes most sense? They're rushing production. They're rushing the tobacco. It's not the gold standard. It used to be 4 years, 4 year aged Nicaraguan tobacco. Maybe a Mexican San Andreas wrap, right? Well, that tastes like an apple. It's not my taste buds. This is a sad episode. Sam, this thing is burning slow. Well, here's the thing. I'm sorry, guys. I have nothing left to talk about. Padron quality is not even there. This is not the same cigar. It's not the same blend. I don't know if they switched tobacco, or I don't know if they're just not aging it anymore like they used to. Not enough. The Russian production. Either way, the construction went to shit. The draw is terrible. I've never had Padron. Never Padron. Bad draw on a Padron. Padron was the one cigar you never got a bad draw. Look, I have to. I'm pulling on this thing like I'm playing a flute. Terrible. It tastes like hot garbage. We're done here. No numbers, no review. Just a warning. New Padron, if you see the mono band, run. Mono band, mono pause. Don't buy it. It's my opinion. Don't waste your money. It's serious enough that I wouldn't even recommend you to try it. I wouldn't. It's too much money on a Padron. $15, $16 for a Toro. It's not cheap. It's a lot of money. I could have smoked the Anejo tonight. $15, $16. Same price. Yeah, you could do that. But here's the thing: the cigar it has dense. It has a very soft pack. And here's the thing: it's not like I'm getting. Here's the thing: it's not like I'm getting good flavor, just a tight draw. No, in fact, I'm actually glad it has a tight draw because the flavor on this is garbage. The flavor on this is shit. It's terrible flavor. New Padron. I will never buy Padron 64 or 26. Not this year. I won't buy it the whole year. I'm not buying it. I'm not going to waste my money. Not wasting my money. I can only put out the message. Guys, we can't accept this. You can't accept a brand that we love. I love Padron. And then all of a sudden they do something really stupid. Put out bullshit cigars. This is not Padron. This is not Padron. And Padron is such a reliable count on brand. Look, people are still going to buy it. Uh, this is fake Padron. This is no way. It's reputation is what you were that I could count on today. Reputation is what you were, your past, but I could count on your reputation today. So if today you're not about your reputation, I can't count on you anymore. Padron was one of the most reliable brands, consistent every time, first puff to last puff, and I'll swear by that. In the past, new Padron sucks. It sucks. I'll see you around. Stay fresh.